My car broke down and I had to fork out £800 to have it fixed. Oh no, does that mean you've run out of money for your home renovation? Yep. I barely have enough to get by, so I'll have to save up for a few months before we can start the renovations again. I can lend you some money and you can just pay me back in a few months. Are you sure? I promise not to splash out. Of course! You need enough to live on. I don't want to see you hungry. Thank you so much. Hello, this is Phrasal Verbs with Georgie from BBC Learning English. Today, we're looking at the phrasal verbs related to money. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Fork out and splash out are both about spending a lot of money, but fork out you do reluctantly and it doesn't feel good. This is usually for things like bills. I had to fork out a lot of money for the bills this month. Whereas you splash out on luxurious things that you want and it feels good. They decided to splash out on a 5-star hotel for their anniversary. Pay someone back means return money that you borrowed from someone. Someone lends you their money temporarily, and when you have the money, you pay them back. You give them their money. I borrowed £50 from my sister, but I plan to pay her back next week. Run out of money means you spend all your money and there's none left. You can use this for other things too. We've run out of milk. Can you buy some more? Live on and get by are similar because they both mean to survive or sustain yourself on the money that you have. The difference is get by feels a bit negative, like the person is struggling to survive on the little money that they have. Even with 2 jobs, she barely gets by each month. Whereas live on is a bit more neutral. This is the money we use to feed ourselves and buy the essentials. It's more of a statement of fact. My grandparents live on their private pensions. They use their private pensions to live. Save up means accumulate your money or increase the total by not spending it. We usually do this for a reason, like saving up for a house or an expensive pair of shoes. She's been saving up for a car and she's finally reached her target. Remember, don't freak out. Just come back to BBC Learning English or work on the phrasal verbs with the free worksheet. See you next time.